we see scripture has spoke about being sold off into the Grecians. Even way back in the old times, all right, they used Moloch, the 6 star, the 5-pointed star, and goddesses, statues, and other representations, Moloch, so on and so forth. Getting all the way over from the Mesopotamia times, from Babylon, all the way over to the Grecians and the Romans. Everything had a representation. So if the scriptures sit down and tell you what happens worldly is also manifesting spiritually, we need to look at the drive of what is actually driving it behind the closed doors. Because not every statue is just, oh, it looks good, it's fun. No, that carries a spiritual meaning, and Satan is behind it. What you can't see is what is actually dangerous. What's in the world, it to you is just plain, oh, this, it may be this or it may be that, when it technically, all right, has a spiritual entity, meaning and drive, which actually holds the characteristics and the sorcery of why people do what they do, why a country has a drive and a personality that it carries. Now, you will see that this goddess is a Greek goddess, and as you see, this goddess right here is holding the White House. That God is the goddess that created Athena, the goddess that created the plow, the ship, the yoke, a chain around your neck, and every other thing that was used in slavery. Now, do you see the spirituality? If that goddess was the creator of all these things that were used, again, with the atrocities that were committed against these Semitic Hebrews and these people that were brought over here with yokes that was created by this goddess, the goddess of war, all right, around their neck during the times of enslavement, and created the ships that brought them over, what does that tell you? If it's holding the White House and it's the goddess of war and wisdom and everything else that they believe in, all right, and that's a representation of that statue sitting outside of Central Park, what does that tell you? If that's the goddess of insomnia, what does that tell you? That they shall sleep and not know, because you're still asleep and not paying attention. Now getting into this one right here. This gold statue is what you see in Isis, another representation of what? The goddess of Mercury, and every other goddess, all right, that we see, and looks just like what? The Statue of Liberty. All of these things have a representation and a spiritual meaning which help out with Satan's means of carrying out socialistic ways and characteristics and keeping the masses asleep to the spiritual truth, so they can never be discerned because they're too worried about what's going on in the world to know what's going on right in front of their face, because they're not spiritually in tune. So get spiritually in tune and understand the definition spiritually and the meaning of what's going on around you.